Whispers of the Illuminati, Nancy's descent into darkness. Nancy stood in front of the grand, ivy-covered gates of her university, clutching her graduation cap. Her heart raced with excitement and a touch of anxiety. Today marked the end of an era and the beginning of a new chapter. As she stepped into the bustling courtyard, her eyes scanned the crowd for familiar faces. She spotted her friends waving at her and joined them with a wide smile. Among the sea of graduates, a group of students caught her eye. They stood slightly apart, their expressions more intense, their laughter subdued. They were dressed in dark, almost ceremonial attire, contrasting sharply with the bright gowns around them. One of them, a tall young man with piercing blue eyes, noticed her gaze and nodded subtly. The ceremony ended, and Nancy found herself at a small cafe near the university, sipping on her coffee. The group of mysterious students entered, and to her surprise, the tall young man approached her table. "Mind if we join you?" he asked, his voice smooth and oddly compelling. "Sure," Nancy replied, curiosity piqued. "I'm Marcus," he introduced himself, sitting down. "These are my friends, Elena and James." As the conversation progressed, Nancy felt an inexplicable pull towards them. They spoke of philosophical ideas, historical events, and secret societies with an air of authority and knowledge that was both intriguing and intimidating. Weeks passed, and Nancy found herself spending more time with Marcus and his friends. They often met in secluded spots on campus, discussing esoteric topics and engaging in strange rituals. One evening, Marcus handed her an intricately carved wooden box. "Open it when you're alone," he instructed, his eyes locking onto hers with an intensity that sent shivers down her spine. Back in her dorm room, Nancy carefully opened the box. Inside was an old, weathered manuscript titled The Illuminati, Origins and Secrets. Nancy delved into the manuscript, uncovering the history of the Illuminati. Formed in 1776 by Adam Weishaupt, the Bavarian Illuminati aimed to promote Enlightenment ideals and oppose superstition, obscurantism, and religious influence over public life. As she read on, she discovered the dark side of the Illuminati, their involvement in secretive political maneuvers, alleged control over world events, and rumored occult practices. The more Nancy learned, the more entangled she became in the group's web of mystery and influence. She noticed subtle changes in Marcus and his friends. Their eyes seemed to gleam with hidden knowledge, their gestures precise and deliberate, their conversations filled with cryptic references. One night, Nancy received a message from Marcus: "Meet us at the old library at midnight." The library, a relic from the university's founding days, was rumored to be haunted. As Nancy approached, she felt a chill in the air. Inside, the atmosphere was heavy with anticipation. Marcus, Elena, and James stood in a circle, their faces shadowed by flickering candlelight. "Are you ready to join us, Nancy?" Marcus asked, his voice echoing in the cavernous room. Nancy hesitated but nodded, her curiosity overpowering her fear. The initiation ritual began, a blend of ancient chants, symbolic gestures, and arcane symbols. The air crackled with energy, and Nancy felt herself being drawn into a vortex of power and mystery. After the initiation, Nancy's perception of reality shifted. She began to see patterns in the world around her, connections that others missed. She felt an uncanny awareness of people's thoughts and emotions, their gestures revealing hidden intentions. One day, she stumbled upon a hidden chamber beneath the university, filled with relics and artifacts linked to the Illuminati. Among them was a journal belonging to a former member, detailing their exploits and experiments. The journal hinted at a grand plan, the Illuminati's ultimate goal of enlightenment and control. Nancy's new abilities and knowledge came at a price. She began to question Marcus and his friends' true intentions. Were they genuinely seeking enlightenment, or were they driven by darker motives? During a heated confrontation, Nancy demanded the truth. Marcus's calm demeanor cracked, revealing a glimpse of the power and ambition that drove him. "You've seen only a fraction of what we are capable of," he warned. "But beware, Nancy. Knowledge is power, and power can corrupt." Nancy faced a choice: embrace the Illuminati's path, with all its risks and rewards, or walk away and return to her former life. The decision weighed heavily on her, each moment filled with tension and uncertainty. In the end, Nancy chose to walk away, but not without a parting message to Marcus. "I'll always seek knowledge and truth," she said, her voice steady. "But I'll do it on my terms." Leaving the Illuminati behind, Nancy felt a sense of liberation. She continued her studies, driven by a newfound determination to uncover the world's mysteries. The experience had changed her, instilling in her a deep appreciation for knowledge and the power it held. Yet, the shadows of the Illuminati lingered. Occasionally, she would catch a glimpse of Marcus or Elena, watching from a distance, a silent reminder of the path she once walked. Years later, Nancy published a book detailing her experiences with the Illuminati, blending historical facts with her personal journey. The book became a bestseller, sparking debates and curiosity about the enigmatic group. Years later, Nancy published a book detailing her experiences with the Illuminati, blending historical facts with her personal journey. The book became a bestseller, sparking debates and curiosity about the enigmatic group. Despite the notoriety, Nancy remained true to her quest for knowledge. She continued to explore the world's hidden corners, ever vigilant, ever curious, and always aware of the shadows that danced at the edge of her vision. The story of Nancy and the Illuminati became a legend, a tale of intrigue, power, and the eternal quest for enlightenment. And in the quiet moments, when the world was still, Nancy could still feel the pull of the Illuminati, a reminder that some mysteries are never fully solved. Like, subscribe and share for more interesting stories.